Previously on The Violet Madness. The evening found the party gathered in the same tavern where poor old Wilf had met his end that very morning. Shadar and Mina recounted the townsfolk's strange reaction to his death, the laughter, the smiles. Even Shadar, who holds a certain familiarity with death, found their cheer deeply unsettling. It became clear that something darker was at play, an enchantment perhaps, twisting grief into joy. Mina, ever bold, took to the stage and wove a counter-charm through her music. In that instant, the illusion shattered. The crowd's smiles broke into screams, their laughter into sobs. What the party had taken for happiness was revealed to be anguish, silent and suffocating torment beneath the mask of glee. Mina beheld a vision, a meadow bathed in unnatural light, and a voice that warned her to leave that place. Shadar, ever the skeptic, cast true sight and confirmed the party's fears. The people of Barenthus are trapped in a nightmare, enslaved by unseen magic. And so, with heavy hearts and weary minds, the group withdrew to their lodgings to plan, to pray, and to prepare for what lies beneath this cursed village.
Mina gives an encouraging, inspiring speech, if you will, as you all hunker down for the night and get a long rest.
I liken it to just music. I don't think Mina's much of a speech giver.
Very good, very good, very good. So yes,
Is it just the drum, or does she play music?
Are you saying a drum is not music?
Well, I mean, it's a percussive instrument, which technically is music. But does she play anything slightly more melodic?
Yeah.
Okay, just wondering.
Whatever inspires you, whatever gets you going.
I do believe back in Pethlan when she was dancing with the kind of tambourine-like bangles, seemed to enthrall you that time.
Oh yeah.
Yes, maybe I should have availed of a counter charm then. But anyway.
Well, you're not charmed now.
An anti-counter charm, if you will.
Can she counter her own charm?
I'd never leave the house if I could.
I was just going to say, if Dave could counter his own charm, he'd never leave the house. Well done, sir.
Before the night is over, I'd like to cast scry, if that's all right. But I mean, if you were going to get onto something else, go for it.
No, before the long rest, you can go for a scry. Go for a little scry for yourself.
Yeah, I scry with my little eye. He is going to scry on the dragon they defeated.
Okay.
And if it's truly dead, then he should know. Because I do believe he had a weird...
Yes, there was a weird thing that happened with the pile of ash.
Weirdness. Which is very unlike you, Mark, but...
I know.
Yeah. So he will try and scry on the dragon.
Very good.
Which I think you should be very familiar with. Would you like me to drop in?
Nope,
Scry?
that is unnecessary because the spell will fail.
Excellent. Let me just get rid of a 5th level spell there. Okay, cool. Alright, cool.
The spell does indeed fail because you cannot scry on that what is dead.
Excellent. Cool.
Now, I'm gonna sneak in here real quick with just another player note. I think it wasn't exactly the dragon you scryed on, right? Like there was something that came out of the ashes that we thought wasn't dead.
Oh, no, that's a different story altogether.
That's sorry.
So,
that is definitely
so
what
I just wanted to slide in there and make
sorry.
sure Dave's
I thought you
asking
just
for
wanted
what.
to make sure the dragon was dead.
No, sorry. Whatever the essence
It was the
in
hand.
dragon. Yeah, the hand.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes. Yes, Dave, who was
that
terrible at
case-
note-taking. That's what
In
so I
that
appreciate
case, that
my
will
fault.
require a roll.
my fellow players' support and patience with my shit note-taking.
What is dead may never die.
Okay, cool. So here comes the scry spell. The scry spell.
Scry me a river.
Okay. Oh god, I hate the spell so much.
So you have met the target, so that gives you a +5 to the
I've been
modifier.
intimate with the target. I've like.
Why
stuck
don't you
my-
just
Whoa.
roll?
You've been
Because if it's
intimate
really
with that
low or
target?
really
Yeah,
high,
I've-
you don't
I've-
have to do the math.
Insert.
You know what I mean?
What's that?
I said,
Actually,
why don't you roll first? Because if it's really high or really low,
That
you
is.
don't have to
Do you
do
know
the
what you're
math.
great? Yes. So it's just a straight d20, is it?
Yes,
So whiz.
I have to roll it though.
Oh shit! Sorry. Okay.
It's because it's a saving throw for
Okay,
this whatever this creature is.
Good thing too, because I rolled a 2. an
Ah,
8. Yeah.
okay. Not that low.
Spell save DC is 20 though.
But we'll have to decide on the modifiers because that could help the
Okay,
case.
so I
Now-
did insert my mace in one of its many wounds.
That was the dragon, not the pile of ash.
Ah, okay.
And
okay.
you actually didn't see it up close either, because you were away scrying on Esmeralda when Aelfric almost got grabbed by it.
Okay, so I know of it
Rude.
second hand.
So I would say you have heard of the target, so
+5.
it gets +5.
13. So it needs to have +7 then to meet or beat my.
Oh, it only has +6.
Oh,
Shit.
Is it wisdom,
What
is
the
it?
fuck
It
is
is
this thing?
Okay. Interesting. So it only gets a 19.
ah!
Very, very good. Okay.
It was much more dramatic
God,
this
I'm
way
starting to
too.
regret
Like
this.
with starting with the roll and seeing what it turned
Very,
into.
very
Yeah, that's
interesting.
pretty cool.
Shadar, what do you I take it you're breaking away from the group as this happens.
Yeah, he'll sort of. Yeah, I have things to do. Raven Queen business, very important.
So did you like break away to the bathroom, or are you just in the
No,
corner?
he'll just turn around
That
to a
might be-
corner.
Okay.
Have you ever
Turn around
scried on
to
the
a
toilet
corner.
before?
I don't know.
No, just crying in the toilet. It's fine, don't worry. He'll face in, and a lot of the time, his scry does involve a sort of small ball of blood. So he'll and trigger warning. He will sort of he'll open a wound and he'll fill a bowl with blood, and it's just a small one. And so what he sees is through that. It's like the blood sort of begins to boil and it begins to bubble, and the heat or whatever spell is involved makes this thick liquid thin slightly, and then even more and more, and then it almost parts, sort of almost like in a certain fictional book, The Red Sea, and it just he can see through it then.
As your kind of scrying orb, as it were, kind of manifests kind of behind your subject. Firstly, your surroundings. Not too dissimilar to what you've witnessed on your last few scrying instants. It seems to be this dark, dank cave. However, in the cave with Esmeralda, you had seen this kind of green light emanating from a cauldron. Whereas in this cave, it's more of a blue hue kind of coming out from one of the openings, whereas this person who's just draped in shadow in this kind of almost pitch black kind of cavernous room, you can see they're sitting kind of at a stone desk almost, as it were. And what decorates the room is tapestries woven from what appears to be silk. There are cobwebs hanging from the ceilings all over the walls. There's a stone bed in the corner. There are many staves hung on the wall, each with different decorative medallions hanging from them.
Do I recognize any of those medallions?
Make a religion check.
Oh, now lads, if a level 13 Grave Domain Cleric fails a fucking religion check, we're in trouble.
It's
How
religion.
have I
I don't
only
think
got-
it's one of the things that you, because it's intelligence based. So
It fucking is. I've only got +6 in this.
Did she just call you dumb?
That was it's
And
a
do you know what the
subtle
shitter
insult
is? I can't give myself guidance because that's a concentration spell, and so is scrying. So I
Only
am just
guidance is.
What? Guidance is concentration.
Is it?
Yeah, it's you can only, so because in Nerd Poker there's a guy who spams it's Chris Tallman, who's in the Nickelodeon show Thundermans. He goes, oh, I'm going to give everyone guidance at the same time, and I have had to not be that guy Gax who sort of types in and goes, actually I think you're finding guidance.
Well,
It's concentration. So you can only give it to one person at a time until they use it. So if you have a concentration spell. Anyway, I digress. Here comes my religion check. It's going to be shit. That's a 19, Mark.
You see many of these medallions. Shadar with a 19 would be familiar with Lulth. You see other kind of holy symbols attached to... So the ones hanging on the walls are predominantly Lulth, but they are covered in kind of cobwebs. You do see one that is, again, hung on the wall, and there's a medallion hanging from this more... it's a paler kind of wood for a staff. But this one is actually the holy symbol of Coloran. But again, they look like they haven't been used in quite some time.
Sorry, excuse my D&D ignorance. Who's Coloran?
Coloran is
it?
Corellin. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry.
That's my way of pronouncing Coloran.
Oh, sorry, yeah, cool. Elven god, is it? I think.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Cool.
And again, they look like they haven't been used in a very, very long time. This person, dressed in familiar-looking dark blue robes, is kind of sitting at this kind of stone table, and they haven't obviously noticed that this scrying orb is present. They are simply just writing on this piece of parchment. Do you understand Undercommon?
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, as I scroll down. Language. Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Elvish, no.
You do not understand what is being written on this
No!
parchment.
Can I try and take a mental note so I can recreate it as a piece of art?
It's a long kind of...
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like trying
That's
to memorize the page of a novel in a language you don't understand.
Can I then instead announce myself? Let this creature know that I'm scrying on it. Not in the rules, but I would imagine that if I'm scrying on it, it's failed its save, sort of it's unknowing resistance.
So it's about to learn that it is being scryed on.
Yes.
Okay.
The boom mic hits it in the back of the head.
Boop.
Suddenly this figure straightens up its back, its shoulders kind of broaden, and it looks behind, and you can see it's a female.
Okay, and these are the details I want to fucking memorize now.
Okay, she is drow, long white hair, young, quite beautiful. She has very piercing, icy blue eyes. However, on her pale kind of pale blue skin, you can see red. You believe it to be ink or some sort of maybe like face paint, war paint, straight down from the top, the baseline of or the top of her forehead, just where the skin meets the hair, all the way down the bridge of her nose, all the way past kind of past her lips, all the way down to the chin, and again cross section just beneath the eyes, both eyes across the nose, from ear to ear, basically it's basically a cross shape on her face. And she kind of tilts her head and she looks at the scrying orb, and she says something in Undercommon, but you don't understand it. And she kind of extends a hand to the orb, but doesn't do anything. And then she utters something else. Can I ask you to make a perception check, actually, at this time?
Yeah.
DC 16.
Okay, cool. Here you go. Plus 10. No guidance. 29.
You hear chanting in the distance. It's far enough away that it wouldn't be in a language you understand anyway. You don't know what is being chanted, but there is some sort of ritual taking place. And for such a high roll, there's a lot of people further within those caves. Like, that's not the chanting of dozens, that's the chanting of hundreds.
I love a good chant.
And yeah, she says something, but you don't understand it. But you do.
Can I remember it so I can sort of say it phonetically?
Yes, but you do understand two words.
Okay.
in the sentence because it's a name. Galfond Ilimes.
Oh, shit.
And that's when she closes her hand into a tight fist and ends the scrying spell.
She's a dickhead. Okay. That was
Typical.
interesting. And I will sort of immediately, does anybody speak this language? And he'll repeat the phrase
Make a
as quickly
history
as
check.
you can. It's straight after. Can I have advantage given it was
Nope.
seconds later? No, I had to ask. Yes, I've only got +6 in this shit. And I can just imagine fucking Aelfric going like, "Why did you say you love me in Undercommon?"
Tyrion says,
Whatever.
"What? You want to go on a date with Mina?"
Shitballs, that's a 9.
Oof.
Can I give myself guidance on that?
Sure.
Okay, so here's a D4. Boop. 12.
You needed that 3 because the DC was 12.
Fucking hell.
Who understands Undercommon? Dr. Tyrion understands all languages, isn't he? Because that's no.
Spoken.
Oh, yeah, he's speaking it.
I'm speaking it.
Oh, sorry,
He's-
I thought you were writing it down.
That's handy.
Apologies.
No, she said
God,
one.
God,
She said.
God.
She said one sentence, and Shadar memorized it.
I do not speak Undercommon.
Anyone else, or is it just Tyrion?
I think it's just Tirion.
Then he also said
I do not
California
know.
in a mess. She, at the end of it,
California's in a mess. What?
like, awful state.
What's a California?
I don't know.
Yes.
California.
What Shadar just said to you, Sir Tyrion, is are you friends of Galfond Ilimes? Or no, sorry, not plural. Are you a friend of Galfond Ilimes?
Well,
Intriguing.
are you a friend of Alfond?
I don't know, are we? Well, there's only one man that can answer that.
Well, we're certainly acquaintances, if not friends.
I see. Well,
Who asked you this?
no, well, he'll give the whole blurb. He said, well, I just thought I'd scry on the thing that emerged from the dragon, the fight we had.
Ah,
And then led me there. Some deep cavern, lots of chanting. I love chanting, second only to recanting. But it was very interesting.
And it was one of those like Mongolian kind of throat chanting. It's real kind of yeah.
Like the woman on The Simpsons. The film. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
was it the Who?
The Who, yeah.
Yuva.
Yeah.
Who's on first? Anyway, yes, so it's very interesting stuff.
Now you've seen this person in question, are you able to track them?
What does that mean? I track them how?
Well, I've heard of things that Galfond has used in the past to be able to track certain people that have gone missing.
I like a scry spell. That's just what I used.
No, it's to locate people.
Oh,
I don't know, I guess it's
locate
not-
creature.
Maybe that is it. I don't know. I just know Galfond has used it to find missing people from the town.
I certainly can, but I won't be able to do it until tomorrow. I would have to describe or name a creature that is familiar to me. Describe. Sense the direction of that creature's location as long as it's within 1,000 feet of me. If the creature's moving, I'll know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate specific creature known to you, or the nearest creature of a specific kind. As long as you have seen such a creature up close within 30 feet at least once. Anyway, creatures describe a name as in different forms, such as being under the effects of a polymorph spell. The spell doesn't locate the creature. You may reply to this message. Anyway, so I mean, I could give it a go, but I don't think it'll work.
That's fair enough. I just thought it might give us a rough placing of where we should be going.
Yeah.
But if you can't, it's fine.
I mean, when I can cast it, I don't know if it'll work.
Yes, that's
The
what
casting would be successful. The spell might not.
So what are our plans for today then? Other than...
Well, we're going to sleep now. Well, I am anyway. Good night.
Good night,
I
Shadar.
think maybe to answer your question a little more pertinently, Damon, we're intending to go after that Death Knight in the morning.
Okay, I'll have a look at what I have available and rearrange what I need.
We'll need our wits about us, but I'm sure we'll manage.
Tirion, my dear boy, I'm assuming you'd like to go fast if you get the chance.
Oh, I too was praying for the assistance, but yes, it is always nice to come from an external source.
Okay. I'll
If
see what I've
possible,
got
I, of
available.
course, do what is best for both you and Rocket, of course.
I mean, what's best for me is to keep you swinging as long as possible, so I'm quite happy to do that.
Tirion.
Yes.
He'll pull out his pouch, and he'll count out 10 gold. Clink, 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 clink. And he'll stack them one atop the other, and he goes, 10 gold. I get the killing blow. Sister Slayer.
Done.
Excellent.
Can I get in on that action?
Are you paying him to make sure that you get the killing blow?
No,
or are
it's
you
a bet.
bidding
It's a
him?
bet.
Because, it could be seen.
Yeah. So yeah.
Tyrion will match the 10 gold and give it to Rocket for safekeeping.
Excellent. Rocket fails all the stealth checks. There's a 20 gold rattling around inside him.
The Rocket
No.
starts eating it like popcorn.
I was gonna say the gold just gets disintegrated into his internal
Jesus
acids and
Christ.
fucking becomes part of him. I mean, it'll fix him a little bit, which would be nice.
Nice.
Comes out tomorrow with a grill, fucking.
Just gold plated. He's got a fucking spinner on his chest like a big clock.
All right,
big
so-
time.
Rolling.
Yeah. Probably
Everyone has the 17 temporary hit points from Mina, and then, I guess, long rest up, everybody.
Let's go. Let's do this fucking shit.
Good time.
Very well. Question as everyone is going to sleep, well, particularly for Shadar and Sir Tirion. Shadar, have you drank your tea?
Yes, he's definitely doing tea tonight. Tea for everyone. There's a big, giant pot of tea.
That was my next question for Sir Tirion. Did you also have some tea?
If the tea was brewed, there would have been some imbibing.
Very well, very well. In that case, everyone has a good night's sleep.
Interesting.
And you wake up very fresh-faced first thing in the morning. You fill yourself up to the gills with bacon and make your way to the Temple of Torm to give your word of heading to the catacombs to Synthesia.
Can I just take a moment with Mina on the way?
Absolutely, as you
Aw.
So we're
even actually as Sir Tirion goes into the temple, unless Sir Tirion you want to roleplay that out, I'm happy to just kind of zip zop scoobity bop through that. But in the meantime, yes, Shadar is talking to Mina while Tyrion steps inside the temple.
So you kind of walk along with her, and you do the thing where you kind of like shoulder bump.
Aw.
And he's kind of sort of folded his arms. He goes, I was thinking about our appointment. And I thought we could start out maybe at 4 p.m. Exact on the dot. Don't be late. And I've never been referred to as a late Shadar by Kenneth, but maybe there'll be only one time when that happens. And it won't be because of my timekeeping. But I thought we could, well, if we're still here in Berethus, we could go and weed some graves, tidy up a few resting places. I like to go for the sort of the dirtiest and the most unkempt one, and give it a good overhaul, if you will. Maybe in a good solid 3 hours. I bought you a trowel, and he'll present a little trowel and has a bow on it, and it's just a standard trowel. And so we could do that, and then I thought we could sort of work up an appetite, then go for a meal, and I've never seen that look on your face before. Have you got you having a seizure?
No. Not quite, not yet. Um, a solid plan. I like the back half of that plan. Maybe rework the front half of that plan to something different.
So we start with the cleanest grave.
No. How about we start with dinner?
Right. When do the graves come in?
Not quite sure.
Right. Suppose we play it by ear then.
We can play it by ear.
Excellent. Do you like a trowel?
Uh, sure. Thank you.
Okay, go team. Excellent. Right. I suppose we should set a date. I suppose we should make an appointment for our get together. Yes.
All right. How about this? I'll do some planning.
Right.
Let's kill a death knight.
Excellent.
You have one choice to make.
What's that?
Is this a date, Shadar Vicanis? Or is it not? And Mina will probably walk away. Just a bit. Leave him in that. I imagine his face turns a bit red.
It definitely does, yeah. And he kind of stands there and looks around, and you hear some, and that's the camera pans away. That's all that happens.
In the meantime, Sir Tirion, is there anything in particular you wish to speak to Synthesia about?
Well, I just enter the temple and see if he can directly see her if she's in the back rooms.
One of the acolytes directs you to the back, where she's in her office.
Well, he'll approach the door and knock and be like, good morning. How did the day find you?
Sir Tirion, please have a seat. The day finds me well. How have you fared since your arrival?
Good. The town has a very unique feel. Have you noticed anything strange of the population of late?
I am aware of how the mood around Barenthus has lifted, and of how it has seemingly had this rather peculiar nature about it, but I suppose in the grand scheme of things, I'm trying to keep a rather dangerous being at bay beneath this temple. We haven't really had the resources to look into the matter.
Understandable. One apocalyptic scenario after another can be.
She kind of leans back in her chair and kind of interlaces her fingers and says, well, I dare say I don't think people being perhaps maybe a little annoyingly positive around town is apocalyptic by any sense of the imagination, unless you know something.
I always worry when 2/3 of a population is completely enthralled by some sort of spell entity or effect. 1, 2, 3 perhaps is a coincidence, but 2/3 of your population is affected. You're vastly becoming outnumbered at speed, it seems.
If I had thought that 2/3 of the population were cowering in fear, I would link it to this Death Knight, but there's no such symptom of happiness I've seen exuding from this threat, so suffice to say, are we dealing with a second threat in Barenthus?
I believe that could be the unfortunate truth. And I must ask, how often is the harvest in Barenthus?
The harvest? Which one? We have the spring one and the autumn.
So the harvest festival spread 2 months apart would be standard.
Oh, and she kind of rolls her eyes. This is new. This harvest festival. The Mayor Hasker has arranged for this. It's supposed to be a quarterly festival to keep the spirits of the townspeople alive, but seems to be more frequent than it only started up, what, 2 months ago? And there's already been 2 festivals.
So the increase in festivals almost coincides directly to the happiness epidemic.
I suppose that could be surmised, yes.
Perhaps you could gather some intel on this. Has Mayor Hasker been in power for long?
Well, the Hasker family has always overseen operations here in Barenthus for generations. He inherited Hasker Manor when she kind of nods in that general direction, that northerly direction to where Hasker Manor is situated atop a hill. And you would have seen that building. It's, kind of run down looking. It's like ever since the cessation of operations of the Crenell mines, well, a lot of the money stopped coming into Barenthus. But we make our way through other means. But Julianus, the mayor, he's sought to lift the spirits of the townspeople, as it were, by introducing these fairs, these celebrations, particularly ever since this Violet Madness epidemic really shot morale down the drain around here.
What would you say when several coincidences fall in line? Would you call that a pattern?
Yes, I suppose I would.
Because we've heard, my companions and I seem to keep hearing of the Crenell mines and the supposed going-ons there. And it seems every time anyone mentions the mines, something drastic has changed or happened or caused chaos.
She kind of gives you a curious look. She says, that is an astute observation. I do remember 16 years ago, a young tiefling child was found close to the mines. The apothecary in town had adopted her, raised her as one of her own. And now this the cessation of the mines, and what you say about these festivities, they all link to the same place, but I mean, are you trying to say that there's something evil dwelling within? Because, as I know it, that tiefling girl has always been quiet and pleasant.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't hold anything personally against the girl. We do have business with her. Nothing.
Business?
Nothing. Nothing nefarious at all. A companion of mine is also a tiefling, and she just approached him as she hasn't had much interaction and wishes to have dinner at some stage. But perhaps while we venture into the catacombs, you could reach out to anyone in the town who may have information on the upcoming festival and some of the attractions that you may require the golden ticket for.
I know frighteningly little about this fair. I didn't attend, but if you'd like, upon your return, I can perhaps maybe secure an audience with the mayor for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm sure my companions would love to hear. We have an audience with the mayor.
Very good. I will make the necessary arrangements in your absence.
Well, I hope we return quickly.
I hope you return safely, Sir Shadowbane. What dwells beneath this temple, many have tried to eradicate and all have failed.
I would like to say we haven't heard that before. But it seems evil constantly faces us. Whether that be by design or luck.
Sometimes Torm places powerful evil foes in our path to test our resolve. I sure should hope yours will never waver.
I hope this myself.
Well, go with good graces, Sir Paladin, and I wish you the very best of luck, and may Torm guide your blade.
Thank you. And do I need a passcode or phrase or some such to get past the guards at the entrance?
We don't have such protocols in place. I'll accompany you to the site and grant you passage.
Thank you, much appreciated. Well, my companions are waiting outside, so we should be fit to go now if you're available.
And with that, we head towards the catacombs, where two youngish paladins are kind of standing guard. And Synthesia orders them to stand aside. They will stay put and guard the entrance as you venture on in.
Let's do this for the glory of the Raven Queen and Tor, of course.
And Tom's good name.
Yes, as well.
Very good indeed. Anything else then? So,
Synthesia,
yes.
directions, please.
I beg your pardon.
Directions. Where should we go as soon as we go down there? I mean, is it down the steps, then Death Knight straight ahead, or is it like?
It could be wandering around any of the nooks and crannies of that catacombs.
So is it like? Mainly, what I'm asking you here is, it like, has it been heard banging on these doors right here? Is there any chance we could open these doors, go straight downstairs, and Death Knight?
It could be as soon as you come down the stairs. I honestly could not say.
Excellent. And are there several levels to this?
No, it is a single level, but many rooms.
Do you have a map?
I do not.
How old is this catacomb tomb place?
It's well, I should say it's at least a century, if not more.
In 100 years, nobody's ever made a map.
I'm sure there have been maps, but none that I can say that I have within my office.
Fine. Right. Okay. It's fine. Let's go then.
Very well. You descend the staircase. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Because the paladins will reseal the catacombs upon you entering.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Are we announcing ourselves? Or are we...
I think they'll know we're coming regardless.
Excellent.
In you all go.
That music kicks in. It's like...
You enter the catacombs. Firstly, you can see the map, can you?
Yeah.
Yes.
You all enter the catacombs, and Tirion, as you descend the staircase, you hear a voice. Well, you all hear a voice kind of reverberate through the walls as you, with every step you take on these old kind of grimy stone steps down into the depths. You hear,
"Tell me, how many times have you begged for justice only to be met with silence? That silence is your future."
with that, you continue. It says nothing more. You continue now.
We all hear that.
You all hear that, yeah. You enter into the first area of the catacombs. There are some grimy old kind of stone, like coffins, sarcophagi, whatever you'd like to call them. But there are also these kind of mirrors along the walls, each of the kind of four walls in this room, and then further down there is a larger door, an iron door leading further into the depths. But for the most part, this room is largely kind of empty, save for these stone coffins. The mirrors on the walls are kind of dusty, grimy. You don't even they're so tarnished that there's a thick layer of dirt in them that you can't even see you can't even see the reflection just yet on them anyway. But aside from that, there are some unlit torches in the room and just heavy with cobwebs.
Would mirrors in a catacomb be common, or is this a unique flair on this catacomb? Like, is this meant to be some defense against vampirism, or?
Make an intelligence check.
That always goes great. That's a save. Intelligence. I'll take a 9.
You're not sure. Different areas have different customs, but you're not sure.
Let me go over to one of the mirrors and look into it.
You have to wipe off the grime first.
He will do it.
Okay. As you
He'll
wipe
take
off
his leather gauntlet. So, if there's any sort of triggering effect, that is definitely flashing on the mirror.
Cool.
Just so we're all clear. Where's the mirror? Like down here, or?
They're all over the place. There's several mirrors.
He'll stare in.
You wipe the grime from the mirror, and the face you see staring back at you expect to be your own, but it is not. You see Sir Tirion staring back at you, but he looks like a man possessed. He looks furious. He looks angry. You've seen that face before as he is bearing down his sword to smite even the most powerful of foes. And with that, all the torches, they all light up. All the mirrors, that same wipe you did on that one, they all have the same streak on them. And as you all look around, you see different faces of Sir Tirion Shadowbane, and they all look menacing. They all look angry. They all look full of wrath. And you hear, once again, hear that voice, all of you.
You only fight for vengeance, not justice. Admit it. If the gods took your power, would you still follow your oath?
They always get so philosophical when they've been wronged. This man believes my powers come from the gods. God was once a man. Do you wish to face me, being? Or do you wish to lie in riddles in the shadows?
You don't hear anything just yet.
Back in your box. True faith comes with more than you believe. You'll approach the door. Like Aragorn into the halls.
It is locked. Shit.
That's a bit of it.
The reflections of Sir Tirion in the mirrors, they all move as if striking down an enemy, screaming with this wrathful rage, as if in the heat of battle.
Can I just take my mace to one of the mirrors?
Yep.
Boop.
Smashing it?
Smashing it.
Okay.
Ash.
Smashy, nicey. Would you like me to roll to hit, or?
Nope.
We're okay? Yeah, so he'll take his mace +1, and he'll crack it.
You smash the mirror of Sir Tirion, one of them at least. And as the shards of broken glass just fall to the ground, in the distance, you hear laughter, this chilling laughter.
No less.
And you hear chains. Something deep within the catacombs has shifted. And the door creaks open.
Well, that worked. Well done, me.
Good job.
Yeah, I kind of feel that might have caused a bit of trouble later on. But
As Tirion walks through, do the mirrors change, or are they all still Tirion? Like, has that
No, they're all
image-
still Tirion.
where can I pick up a shard of the mirror?
Yep.
I'm not gonna just keep it on me. Put it
Okay.
in a wee pouch or somewhere like that. And
Mm-hmm.
Does the shard have the reflection, or did the reflection
Still,
break when the mirror
no,
did?
you can in the reflection of that mirror, you can still see like Tyrion's like left eye and his cheek.
but if I move it around, can I see different parts of the image that the once was?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay, cool. Very curious as to what would happen if I cut Tirion with it, but I won't.
Venturing forward then.
Yes, what's the
Looks like it.
secondary smaller room like?
It's so you enter this kind of smaller chamber. It's almost like a connecting kind of corridor. Again, the lights, the torches just as you enter, they light up, and as you kind of lead the way, Tirion and the others follow, the voice calls out to you all, saying,
Do you follow this one blindly? You will watch them fall, all of you. They always do.
and the door at the far end of the corridor swings open.
We do not follow our brother blindly. You suggest that he may be a shepherd. We are flock. We walk side by side as brothers and sisters. Something you may know little about.
Although I walk in the shadow of the valley of death.
So we're continuing on. Okay. In this room, you happen upon again. It's much like the with like catacombs. There's coffins, these stone coffins. There's some pillars. There's more of these torches that again just flutter to life. And you see this room in the center where you would expect to see kind of more of the dead, of the coffins. You actually see a spectral figure within the center. And they are shackled in chains. And they look like, even though they're spectral, they look like they're kind of bloodied, that they're kind of beaten, they're broken. And they look up at you, they utter something, but they have no voice. And again, from further within the catacombs, you hear,
They deserve your wrath. But what if you forgave? Would your god abandon you then?
Entering this room and seeing the ethereal figure, Tirion will use his
Tirion does
divine
not
sense.
care.
what was that, Tirion?
He'll use his divine sense in this room
Mm-hmm.
to sense the the presence of strong evils or heavenly music of divine creatures.
Yeah, using divine sense, instantly you get the rotten smell of eggs. There are there's desecration in this area. There's undead somewhere. But yes, it does feel rather foul.
And of this ethereal chained being in the center, in specific, are they anyway recognizable? They just seem to be a chained figure.
Go ahead and actually no, yeah, you look at this figure, and again, because they were kind of spectral, ethereal, or whatever you want to say, all you could see was just their face kind of painted with blood, and the fact that they've been punished very, very harshly. You recognize this person.
That's it for this episode of The Violet Madness. Your players for this story were Matt as Aelfric El Naran, Stephen, your paladin pal, as Sir Tirion Shadowbane, Ali Mar as Mina Dumont, Ryan, aka Deranged Rhino, as Damon Phileas Venust, Dave at Emerald Collective Dave as Shadar Vicanis, and your GM for this adventure is Mark Corrigan. You can find us all on the Emerald Collective Discord server, and we'd love to hear your thoughts, theories, and favourite moments, so feel free to join our ever-growing community of adventurers. And, if you're enjoying the story, don't forget to follow and subscribe on your podcast platform. Until next time, thank you for adventuring with us.